Springfield Arms. You're with Zahid on the podcast Guns and Coffee, and today we're looking at inside the waistband carry, in particular appendix carry, IWB, inside the waistband appendix carry. What do we mean by inside the waistband appendix carry? It's a holster that is fitted inside your waistband, the clip over the belt, the firearm concealed. Appendix carry really means the firearm is in the appendix region, okay? And it's become a very popular type of carry, especially with the newer shooters. There are pros and cons for the carry, but I want to look at the safety. When carrying a firearm in appendix carry, you need to understand where that muzzle is actually pointed, okay? That muzzle is pointed towards the thigh area, so you've got your femoral artery here, and of course, the jewel box, okay? And you wouldn't want to be sloppy in the way you handle your firearm, because it could be a catastrophic disaster if you accidentally discharge that firearm in this position. So you've got to be really, really careful, especially for guys that are carrying one up in the chamber, when holstering the firearm and drawing the firearm. So what I like to personally do is utilize what I call a pointy type of or index type of grip, so that when I draw the firearm, my trigger finger is outside. I index it on the clip, so I know exactly by feel where my trigger finger is. I'm not doing this, trying to clutch or trying to get to the trigger. So I'm doing that, I'm flagging the clip, so that when I draw the firearm, my trigger finger is on the side. Once I get onto target, it then goes onto the trigger. When I re-holster the firearm, or when I holster the gun, I've got to make sure that I'm cognitive of where my trigger finger is, where the muzzle is pointing. So I like leaning back a bit, so the firearm now goes into the holster, and my muzzle, ever so slightly, is now pointed more towards the ground. Take note, I'm not holstering the firearm, standing up straight in, ramming it into the holster, as you can see where that firearm is pointed. It's a subtle difference. So once again, when you're reholstering, you've got to be cognitive. I lean back of where that muzzle is pointed. If your firearm is hot and you're carrying one up, you've got to be very, very careful. If you are not confident in the way you handle your firearm, if you're a new shooter or even an experienced shooter, and you find that you often find that trigger finger creeping onto the trigger, which shouldn't happen, this is not a position you should be carrying your gun in. Rather look at an alternate position, strong side on the hip, anywhere there, and carry here. I would consider appendix carry, especially when you're carrying one up, as a position that is for advanced shooters and those that are very cognitive of their safety protocols. That's all for me for today. Have a great day. Keep punching. I'm out of here.